Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, we're discussing communication skills to help you level up your confidence, charisma, and persuasion. What is it that all persuasive people have in common? Are they the type of people that are going out of their way to make a message complicated? Or are they the type of people that are going out of their way to make a message simple, easy to understand? Time and time again, what we notice is that it's the latter. They don't want complexity. They want simplicity. And that's what we notice with leaders. They make their message so simple to understand that you have to be a Class A dummy not to pick up what they're saying. It's funny because for engineers, there's many of them that get the reputation as being awkward. But why though? In the world of engineers, we're given a lot of formulas that work well with technology. But if we delve a little bit further, we could apply those formulas into the world of humans. And one of the most powerful formulas out there is the signal to noise ratio, which, long story short, stands for the signal is the meaningful message and the noise is all the bullshit, all the rubbish that you don't need. Our goal as engineers is to amplify the signal and to reduce the noise. We deal with the signal to noise ratio in all aspects of our lives. And one of the best places that I could just give you as an example right now is when you're driving a car and you're listening to the radio. You're bumping In the Club by 50 Cent. It sounds good. But the further that you're getting away from the radio station, the less you could hear the song and the more staticky everything gets. This is a case of the signal being reduced and the static being amplified. Our goal as great communicators is always to amplify the signal and to reduce the noise. That's our core philosophy. You don't have a problem with your physical nature. You have a philosophy problem regarding communication skills, and that's why you struggle. Do you even have a philosophy? Ask yourself that. What is your philosophy when interacting with other humans? I was supposed to have a philosophy? I didn't know that. And that's your problem. So from watching this video, the main thing I want you to get is a philosophy. Because from that philosophy, your behaviors are an emergent property. You start behaving a different way. You start being able to spot what is the signal and what is the noise of your speaking. The main philosophy that I want you to understand is that us communicators, our goal is to keep it simple. Keep your ego out of it. Your ego wants complexity, but the persuasive speaker understands it's all about simplicity. Einstein was talking about how you don't truly know a subject unless you could explain it to a 5-year-old. But why stop there, man? Just extend it towards all of humans. Anytime that you're speaking to a human, we're doing our best to get to that level where we are speaking to their inner 5-year-old. Let's make this a little interactive. I want you to pick a topic that you know extremely well. Any topic, whether it's a sport that you know inside and out, whether it was your college major, or something that you do for a living. And what I want you to do right now is I want you to get that topic and I want you to explain it to a 35-year-old. That's number one. Once you're done with that, I want you to get the same topic and I want you to explain it to a 5-year-old. Pause the video and do this exercise. All right, did you do the exercise? Did you really? Well, what was the difference that you noticed? Because when I did the exercise, one of the main differences that I noticed is that with the adult, I was trying to speak to their intellect more. I was more word focused. While when I was talking to the child, I was trying to speak to their imagination more. I was more emotions focused. With the child, I noticed that I was using less words. And since I used less words, I had more breath to spread into the words, which amplified my tonality. So number one, my tonality improved. And since I'm speaking to this child, a part of me thought, man, this little kid probably wants to play on his Xbox, not listen to me. So in order to capture and hold onto their imagination, I was going out of my way to tell more stories, give more analogies. It's as though the stories and analogies just sort of fell out once I set the intention that I was speaking to a 5-year-old. All stuff that I didn't do with a 35-year-old. With this guy, I was a lot more adult-like. The key to the persuasive speaker is getting to a point where we're transitioning away from the adult side into the child side. A human's anger, fear, happiness, these are all childlike emotions that never go away. It's been stated that our subconscious mind dictates 95% of our reality. And the subconscious mind is mainly formed from ages 0 to 7. Predominantly formed. Afterwards, you can still work on it, but these are the ages where it's becoming heavily ingrained. And that's what leaders understand. Speak to someone's child side. Now, this sounds easy, but this is extremely difficult. This is a lifelong process. Our ego always wants to get us to this point, and it requires a strong philosophy and intention to constantly keep fighting back here, back here, back here. And the more reps that we build up, the easier it is for us to get to the point quicker. The easier it is for us to burn off the dead wood and speak to someone's child side. So the main recap of this video is that you don't have a behavioral problem, you have a philosophy problem. And the philosophy that we're starting to adopt in regards to communicating with other individuals is to amplify the signal into their head, reduce the noise. There's different kinds of noises out there. Some of it may be mumbling, some of it may be speaking too softly, some of it may be monotoned. But all these are the byproduct of you speaking to an adult rather than a child. We're flipping our focus. Like I said in the beginning of this video, persuasive people know the art of keeping it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Or keep it super simple, KISS. Make this your philosophy. Make this your mantra. And anytime you do that, your ego becomes tamed. It becomes in your control, and you're able to get your message easier out to the public. That's how you build influence. That's how you build an audience. And that's how the entire universe will soon hear what you have to say. If today's video helped you and you learned a thing or two, be sure to drop that like for me right on below and share this video on your social media of choice. Thanks for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you on the next episode.